Today's vlog will be Route 66 and the McLean Courthouse for the Route 66 exhibit. Pyramid, historic Route 66. I think they actually replaced it with a different one, or a different route. So this was only for 14 years. I couldn't find anything about this, but it does look like it was an old Route 66 station. The other one that I'm looking for that was fully restored is just down the block, and I'll go to that next. So the other service station that's fully restored is coming up on the right here, and we'll pull in here and then drive through by the pumps and look at the station that's been fully restored. So here we are, I'll drive through by the pumps here. I'll do it this way first, then turn around, and I'll do it the other way. So this is what people on Route 66 would have done. Obviously they would have turned back there, but here's coming the other way if they were going the other way and pulling into the station. And there's the pumps and getting gas. So here's the old station. Down the block there. This one was the first one, which I thought was it, but that was obviously another service station. So they're not too far from each other. See the old pumps here. It's not open today, it's only open Wednesday through Saturday. So this is pretty well restored. A couple garage doors, one double, one single. See, it had the house above it. So this area was where the restaurant was. So they had gas, service station, restaurant, and then upstairs they had a serviceman's bedroom as well as the owner's bedrooms as well, or living quarters. Now this area is used as the gift shop, Route 66, kind of memorabilia, different stuff from around the area. They did a really nice job restoring this place. See, the new hours there are now Thursday, 9 to 5:30. Looking here through the window, you can see all the different model cars, t-shirts, postcards, keychains, that kind of stuff that they offer. I'm trying to block the sun there, that's why I keep moving. So along Route 66 and all the different towns where there's something to see, they put up these distinct information booths. And they have the town on the side, and then they have a map and different stuff to see. That's where we are right now. I was going to go by the normal theater, but I forgot to record it. And I did do the McLean Courthouse, so we'll see that. There's some different information about Bloomington there. Here you can see the first Steak and Shake was from Normal, Illinois, or built in Normal, Illinois. Here's another different information area. So this is kind of talking about the owners of the gas station and how it came to be. You can see an old photo here, and I'm going to insert a better quality photo because that one's a little sun faded. So here's one. I don't know what year this is from, but it was a Gulf station. You can definitely see what it looked like when it was fully running. Here's the other side of the information kiosk, and it just shows the whole Route 66 from Chicago all the way down to St. Louis. You can see we're about maybe a third of the way at Normal, Bloomington, Bloomington Normal, depending on how you say it. It's just a old water tower that I found kind of interesting in a park. It's not open or anything, but you just see it from the outside in the middle of the park. So here's some information on the tower. Oh, so it's a water tower. So it's 80 feet tall. I thought it was interesting to stop and look at this. And here's the museum. Here we can go inside. It's the McLean County Museum of History. They have a Route 66 exhibit that I want to see. Oh, here's some of the accidents on Route 66. Original State Farm building. So here's where we're going. Oh, it's only $5 to get in. Here I am with Abe. Over here. Front of the building. So, gonna go inside now. They just had this bench with Abraham Lincoln on it, so figured I'd do a shot with him. So here's first walking into the museum. They have different signs. The first floor has the Route 66 exhibit. There they have some coasters you can buy. I'll go over there later for like drinks. Some other stuff. I'm not sure if that was keychains. Different books, signs. Picture of Abraham Lincoln. Here's some information on the old. Oh, that's the old Howard Johnson's. That was a mega one with the restaurant and the hotel. Texaco, different service stations. Different information on Route 66. You can buy coffee mugs. They also have a Lincoln exhibit, so that's why you see a lot of stuff with Abraham Lincoln as well. Those are the actual coasters. They're kind of thick, like a tile almost. Here's some light up signs, which are kind of neat. They change colors, they blink, they do different stuff. Here's some different stuff around there. Here's some information on the different crashes. See, they were pretty bad. Dead Man's Curve I'm going to do at the end of the video because that's a little bit down the road, probably about 30 miles. So that's kind of neat. We'll take a ride down Dead Man's Curve. Pure Truck Station. That is obviously gone, or I think it's gone. I don't see it anymore. There's Dead Man's Curve again. A lot of pictures on that. So there's some buttons, coffee mugs, different stuff like that. So here's actually going into the exhibit, showing them taking down, you know, the different trees, paving the road. Initially it wasn't paved, but then they went back and paved it. I don't know what year that was though. So just some different information that you can see. Oh, bear nuts are actually made in Bloomington, Illinois, so they have a whole store there. So this talks about the food. There's Steak and Shake again. I talked about that earlier in the video. Different restaurants on Route 66. There's a menu with the cheap prices. Bob Johnson's. It was another place that had different chicken and that kind of stuff. Steak and Shake again. Here's some tourist camps and more food again. But that's where the people would go because when there wasn't hotels quite yet, or if they wanted a cheaper place to stay. You can see the tents there. Here's a picture of one of the earlier hotels, 3Ks. Pepsi machine. Some more pictures of different restaurants again. Route 66. There's an old Route 66 sign. A lot of pictures. Old license plates. I don't know what those little Route 66 signs were from. I think there's stairs that go all the way up. Just coming out of the elevator. I know you can get up there. I don't think you can. Zoom in on the mosaic up there. Looking down. This is the old circuit courtroom. The old lights. Judge sits. With a witness stand. There's the jury. Probably the judge's chambers. Here's some info on building the courthouse. This is the fourth one. The one before it burned in 1900, she said. It's one of the exhibits. We'll go through it. There's a lot of stuff here. Talks about the different industries around here. That's the old railroad ties. Oh, it's bigger than I thought. All different stuff, like mail order stuff that the railroad made possible. Here's a replica of the jail. A lot of pictures of a lot of car crashes. State troopers and local police. Here's Dead Man's Curve again. Oh, there's the original jail. Food on the Run. More on Steak and Shake. I always forget that they're from this area, or originated from there. Different outfits from the different shows. Let's go with Bonnie Lou. Ah, the old punch card machine. A lot of Route 66 stuff. There's the top. You can't go on the rotunda. She said it's not safe anymore for people to go up there. So here I'm at Route 66 in Tawana, Illinois. They have kind of a nice historical area for Route 66, as well as Dead Man's Curves there. We're going to go for a ride on that. I'll mount the camera to the hood of the car, and we'll go go for a little ride on that, as well as some of the old Route 66 we can drive on. They do have a guest book here that you can sign. So this is going to the beginning of the Route 66 area that they set aside. But here's the sign that the town put up. Not going to step on any flowers. Now this road's like a bike trail here. The old Route 66 is right where that car or pickup truck was. It kind of merges back in here. This is like a bike trail. This part is the Route 66 bike path. Here's a Pure Oil truck stop. It's really faded, so hopefully you can see a little bit of it. It's very sun faded. But here's some different roadside attractions from Route 66. Now what I don't get is Dead Man's Curve is over there on the other side of the gas station, but this looks like a paved road too, so I don't know what this is. Oh, so this is a 1954 alignment of Route 66. Oh, it's probably to get rid of Dead Man's Curve. So there's Chicago, and here's where we are, the red dot. You can see it kind of going through Illinois, Missouri, Oklahoma, I guess a little bit of Kansas, just a little dot right there. Crown of Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, Arizona, and then California. Here's the different signs. Miami, 1371. Milwaukee, 210. Oklahoma City is 670 miles. Chicago's 125. A few more signs. So just walking Route 66. There's kind of like a spur to it, because like I said, Dead Man's Curve's right ahead. So, but it's kind of a little historical marker for Route 66. I'm in Towanda, Illinois, and we're going to do the Route 66 Dead Man's Curve. That's where a lot of the accidents were. Because I guess like a 90-degree turn just in the middle of the road, and it kind of changes direction there, and most people took it too fast and crashed. So here's the other side of Dead Man's Curve. This is coming into it straight. That's the old Route 66 over there. You can see the sign kind of in the center there. And then Dead Man's Curve is right there. Here's another sign. I'm into White, Illinois, as the sign shows. I'm a little bit northeast of Bloomington Normal. That's a really cool gas station that they restored, so I wanted to stop here. It's at dusk now, so the sign's lighting up. Oh, it changes colors. I didn't even notice that. So we were down over here, and now we're up over here. So we have to go all the way up. So this talks about the service stations on Route 66. So I'll let you guys read this.
Bill Becker worked or owned this gas station for much of his life. He recalls what it was like in the early days.
Well, I worked there for 3 other people before he took it over for myself. So the first gentleman was Basil Ambler, and basically he was kind of my mentor. You know, I was like 13 or 14 years old, and I only lived 6 houses down the street. I'd go over there, and he would give me things to do, and we really had a very good relationship, and I really admired him a lot. That's why it's called Ambler-Becker, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here today.
The entire family was often involved in running the business. Even Phil's mom made sure that stranded customers were fed.
And if there was somebody over there that was stranded, she'd always call over and ask, how many you got today? And they'd be sitting there waiting for me to get it finished. And they'd be sitting there, if, you know, if they were over at the restaurant, or mom would either bring pie or cookies or something over.
Ambler-Becker Station. So in Dwight, Illinois, found another gas station from Route 66 that they fully restored. Obviously it's not open. It is a museum that they use during the day, but obviously I'm here later in the evening, so it's not going to be open right now. So, but we can look at it from the outside because it's still really cool. So here was the original gas station. What it looked like originally. So here's what the gas station looks like now. Like I said, it's closed, but Route 66 emblem on the ground. Got the last gas pumps used on Route 66. So sometimes it's open. Like I said, it's during the days. Probably not Monday. They have all the different maps on the wall. The old air hose. There's an old car in there. I don't know if you can see it. The old lift. I don't see an old fire truck actually. Trying to block this. There we go. Trying to block the sun a little bit. Old soda machines, shirts, different stuff you can buy. Trying to get the glare block. There we go.
Welcome to Dwight, Illinois, home of the historic Ambler-Becker Texaco Station. This 1932 structure stands for being the last of the original Route 66 gasoline interstations to see Sprague. We invite you to take a full pamphlet, which explains the unique history of the station. It also contains additional visitor information.
That's an old cigarette sign. Here's some more old pumps. Here's the main door to get in if the visitor center was open. Old bell when you ring it. The old Texaco sign. Zoom in on that a little bit. There's some pamphlets and stuff about it. I forgot to sign the guest book. I meant to do that, but I forgot before I left. Oh, there's the air hose.
Existed for the sole purpose of curing alcohol.
Hopefully you could hear it ding there. There's where they pump the oil. As opposed to the gas, that's if people needed oil. And then the gas pumps are on the side. Closer look at these two pumps here. And those are the old leaded pumps. Well, all gas was leaded back then, but fire chief. Better look at the sign. So that's Route 66 right there. Where that car was going through was crossing Route 66. We'll get a full view of it now from the corner. They restored it really nice, kind of like that first station that we saw. And there's the service bays. So that's it for this Route 66 gas station. I'm probably heading home now because I hit a whole bunch of stuff today and it's coming up on 8 o'clock. So that'll probably be it. It'll probably be too dark to film anything else. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more content like this.